As we speak today, we see how ODM is moving, and we have two factions in it. Can one say that the original spirit of ODM as being pushed is lost to Kenyans?
First, when you talk to the other side of ODM, they'll tell you ODM is the biggest party south of the Sahara, north of the Limpopo. About a year ago, ODM was probably the largest political party south of River Nzoia and north of River Migori. Today, ODM is a party that is only relevant south of River Yala and north of River Migori. Majority of the ODM people are with us as Linda Mwananchi. There are still pockets. You saw what happened in Kisumu.
Yeah.
There are still pockets left here and there of the other faction because they don't represent the aspirations of ODM rank and file. Take the 10-point agenda. Baba was very clear. Baba said the Gen Z revolution has created a set of circumstances that the government had to be stabilized. Remember, the Gen Zs invaded parliament. They breached parliament. In any other political system, that would lead to the collapse of the government. And Baba did not invite himself. It was actually retired President Uhuru Kenyatta, who was out of the country, who called Baba and asked him to go and meet with President Ruto and see how to stabilize the government. Because nobody understood what would follow next if Ruto's government fell on that day. Because we had not gone through that as a country. If the constitutional order then came down. So Baba went in there to stabilize government. And it was very clear. He said, we are not in a coalition. I think he said that very well. Yeah. And there was a suggestion that members of ODM be co-opted in parliament. And Baba had two mindsets on that. At one time, he didn't want the politicians to go into government. He wanted technocrats to go into government. And that brought a bit of a challenge. And actually, the truth is, the members of ODM, the first four who went into government, went against Baba's wishes. He was actually in Dubai. He advised them not to join government, but they did. And when Baba came back, he said very clearly, they went on their own in their individual capacities. And people almost killed him for that. That was the truth. And those people know that very well. And he refused to meet them, actually. They tried to chase him at the airport. He refused to meet them. But that is water under the bridge. So Baba then said, okay, we are in it now. Let's sign something and let's see what we need to deal with to address the issues that had brought about the Gen Z revolution. That was the basis of the 10-point agenda. That 10-point agenda, do you know anything that has been done about it? They don't even talk about it anymore.
Well, they say it's in progress.
It's in progress.
There's nothing that is in progress. Let me assure you. There's even the compensation for victims of police brutality is not even in the budget.
Or even ending police brutality.
Yes, or even ending police brutality. There's nothing happening there. We can go through them. We gave, as Linda Mwananchi, we gave our scorecard, which was a minus. Yeah. Nobody's interested in them. Neither the ODM of Linda Ground, or we call them Linda Ruto Group, they're not interested in the 10-point agenda. They are not. Neither is Ruto interested in it. They are not. Even the NADCO report, actually what they did was to then come up with this NADCO process. You remember before?
Yes.
And that NADCO process was just full of illegalities, things that cannot be implemented. And if you try to implement them, the courts will declare them unconstitutional. So it was just I don't know what, political conmanship, really. So that is neither here nor there. Yeah.
So there seems to be almost sycophantic insistence on remaining in the broad-based agreement by, part of ODM. And this seems to go against the grain of what this other part of ODM is saying, that Raila Odinga had insisted that is not the case. But then to the people that are looking for change in the country, it seems confusing, Caroli, that people don't know, okay, so what are we doing? And are we saying that they still remain in ODM as a party that will push a particular agenda? Are other parties joining the movement? You mentioned that you will coalesce around one idea. so long as people remain serious in insisting some change. And you've talked about the economy. You've talked a little bit about, human rights and the protecting of all of that. So Kenyans are asking the question today, okay, so are you going to tell us at some point if there's going to be one person? There seems to be a call to be around a united opposition. Does everybody then need to come together to make a change? Because that's the cry now, that people are not really sure, or there is that time that is needed to curate this idea some more.
Yes, you see, let's deal with the psychophancy first. I mean, it is very embarrassing, and I've talked about this. Remember, I've had a lot of difficulties with ODM at a personal level. Yes, and immediately after the elections, I did engage with the president on some construction of roads and a few other projects in my constituency, and they almost expelled me. I was told I should have just done it alone. I should not have gone with the other MPs, but that was my insurance anyway. And I've always told people, you can be friends with the president, but you don't have to be a sycophant. You don't have to lose your head about it. You still have to speak the truth. And these are not personal issues. These are public interest issues. So you need to focus on the public interest, because that is your duty. You are a parliamentarian. There are things you have to do. Just do your work and be cordial and collegial with people. But we have this problem in ODM. I mean, it is nauseating when you go to a function of ODM. They tell you, Baba left us in, we are where Baba left us. Baba left us in broad-based. It is such a stupid and shallow statement, because Baba, his last party was Azimio. And Baba said clearly broad-based was not a coalition. It was just an arrangement to stabilize government. So then they'll tell you, we have got development. We can dissect it one by one and realize not much. In Luo Nyanza, the projects that have been promised are under 50 billion. And of those 50 billion, under 10 billion shillings have been disbursed. They are just experiencing the same difficulties like other projects around. And most of those projects were started, some under Uhuru's administration, never completed. I'll give you examples. We were in Kisumu the other day. We launched a 1.2 billion fish hatchery project at somewhere called Kabonyo Kanyagwal over 2 years ago. About 10% of that project has been done, and because of backflow from Lake Victoria, it is now underwater.
The project itself?
The project itself.
Okay.
Yes, but you'll hear these guys talking about things that you'd think are so transformational. In the same place in Kisumu, there is a road, Kombewa, Maseno. It is just 15 kilometers. The last 7 years, I think only 6 kilometers have been done. But they went and launched another one, Lela Luanda. We are wondering, when will this one end? And now they're planning to launch a lot of roads. There'll be almost 5 new roads in Migori, 5 in Homa Bay, 5 in Kisumu County, to create the impression that there's development. But if you look at the budgetary provisions, there are 200 million in the budget for the road, not 300. I mean, it's, for those who know, it's a lot of nonsense that these people are talking about. The same place in Kisumu, there's the Mamboleo, Chemelil Moroni Road, given in 3 lots. From the Mamboleo side in Kisumu, I think only 1.5 kilometers have been done.